I just bought a box of 125 comics, sight unseen. Was it worth it? Stick around and we'll find out. Hey guys, my name is Brandon and you are watching M.O.N.Comics, and a really different video coming from me this week. I never find collections on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, anywhere in the wild in upstate New York where I live. I do, however, have a friend that I've known for, God, I'd say over 15 years now that lives in Missouri that we met through Chillectables as well, and he hunts a lot of stuff local to him, and every once in a while he'll find some comics and he might send them my way to have or ask if I want to buy them. And this time he reached out and he said he found a collection of comics. There's 125 of them. Do you want them? And I said, yes, but here's the thing. Don't tell me what's in them. I wanted to go totally blind. I wanted to run an experiment, if you will. I'll tell you at the end of the video how much I paid for these 125 comics, but my goal with these comics was to see if blind buys are a bad idea or a good idea. Can they be profitable? Can they be fun to do? I think most of you probably know the answer to that, but let's run a experiment through my channel. Why not? So I said, send me the books, I'll give you the price, and then what I'll do is I'll track my time it takes to catalog them, rebag and board, research for prices, stuff like that. And then I'd have a Whatnot show. Why did I choose Whatnot? Well, it's just easy for me, folks. The shipping's all taken care of. I could do it on an Instagram live sale, but then I'm reaching out to multiple people, providing a payment link, asking for, you know, shipping address, stuff like that. So Whatnot just handles it all on the back end. And I could lose my hat over it on Whatnot. I could do well, I just don't know. But it's just an easier platform. So I'll calculate my time I have into this. I had to buy Gemini mailers, which if you bought those recently, those aren't cheap. So I'm gonna factor everything in it and break it down in the next videos to come as I run this experiment. But today, we're gonna look at the collection and see what I got. So I have looked through these and I've kind of divided them into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piles. And that's because there's 3 piles of some larger titles, some random stuff. There's some stuff that I think is okay as far as value-wise, and then some stuff that I think I could do well on. I'm not going to spend too much time going through every title, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about the bigger piles of titles and what they are. And you'll see this collector was pretty focused on just a few things. It was really weird, one of the runs I got that's only missing 1 issue, and you'll see in a bit. But I thought this would be a fun experiment. Let's do it. Let's check it out and see what kind of books we got in this blind buy collection. This first small stack is kind of an eclectic mix of, there wasn't much DC, but this is like DC, Dark Horse, Boom, some independent publishers. So he does have Refrigerator Full of Heads, issues 3 and 1. I've never read this series. Chime in the comments if you guys have read it and think it's cool. He also has Texas Blood, new story arc number 7 from M.O.N.Comics that was sent to me. The Midnight Show. This looks right up my alley. Issues 1, 3, and 4. So you'll see this is a hyper modern collection except for 10 books, which are kind of crazy. Stuff of Nightmares, issues 1, 2, and 3. Or I've got issue 2 somewhere, I know, but 2 different variant covers for issue 1. Cool Santa cover. Some of the stuff I'd like to keep, but what I'd do is I think I'll try to sell it first, and then if it was something that I would have liked, I'll keep it at the end, but just try to sell everything to maximize profits. And the last in this little like potpourri is Ravencroft, Institute for the Criminally Insane. So he's got the first 5 issues. So 1, this looks really cool. This looks right up my wheelhouse. 2, got the Kingpin and Werewolf. It's could be Werewolf by Night with Mr. Fantastic in issue 3 and the Kingpin. Don't know who this is on the cover. Issue 4. And then a ton of monsters, issue 5. So that was just like a very like potpourri kind of thing. I don't know how I'll do with them. If I get $1 for each, I'd be happy. So that's the first little pile. The thickest stack, what this person seemed to be focusing on the most, was this run of the Hulk. Now this is the Red Hulk. It's a great Iron Man cover right there. I don't know anything about the series. The creative team is Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness, Dexter Vines, and Jason Keith. So he's got issues 2, 3, then he jumps to 5. I don't know if any of these are keys. Chime in, guys. I haven't gone through these yet. 6. A variant cover for 6. 7, 8, missing 9. He goes to 10. Really cool mailing stuff on the back about subscribing to titles that are on the back of a lot of these. 11. This is a really cool variant cover coming up. Look at that. Look at Surfer, Namer. And we got, of course, everyone's favorite as of last year was Deadpool. So he goes up to issues like 20 complete. And then, so those are the rest of the issues to 20. And then it jumps up and it's just scattered. So again, guys, I don't know much about these comics, these Hulk comics. If there's any keys in here, I gotta imagine the keys were grabbed out of here. But again, my plan with these on Whatnot is to start them all for $1. If I can sell them all for $1 with Whatnot's cost, I'll be doing okay with these. They may not sell at all. You know, sometimes you put something up, people may not be into modern, people might need to fill their runs, you just don't know. So huge run of the Hulk. I think this accounts for 35 of the 125. Next up was a stack of Old Man Logan. Now this is really weird. I don't know how, if he was reading these or specking or what, but it has issue 1, right? And I know it's not his first appearance. Someone can put in the comments what his first appearance is. But then it jumps up and goes issues 33 to 50, almost complete. So, I mean, I wish I had them all because I would totally read through this title. There's some great covers in here. Dinosaur with Craven. Just a title I'm not familiar with. I haven't gotten into the Logan books. So this was another little stack that I'll try to sell for $1 each. Besides the Hulk and Logan, this guy loved Wolverine. So he has, I don't know if this is just a series of 4 issues, but Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. Someone tell me if this is a good read, and if it's only these 4 issues, because I'll read it before I sell it. I'll probably try to sell these as a bundle. So he's at issue 1, 2, 3, and 4. Know nothing about him, gang. Creative team, Thompson, Randolph, Brisson, Kirk, DeKnight, Sakara, Jr., and Massa. So really beautiful, cool covers. I love all of them. I think they're really cool. I think if you're a Wolverine fan, I could see the draw on wanting to collect this. But again, I'll have to do some, I didn't have a ton of time to research. So far, between what I did research and the rebagging, boarding, organize, I've got 3 hours into it. So that, again, will go into the factor at the end of this whole experiment of how much time I spent dealing with this collection, from the organization to the show to shipping. And we'll try to figure out like what I was paid per hour all said and done versus the cost of the box, which again, I'll talk about at the end. So those were cool. He's also got a good run of modern Wolverine, almost complete through the first 20 issues. Someone tell me if this is a good run. So issue 1, 2, beautiful cover, 3. You'll see why I'm flipping through these instead of the other ones, why I didn't choose to go through all of it. So that's a beautiful Apocalypse cover. Wolverine versus a Xenomorph. But I don't know what's going on with the series. Very interesting. Again, this is something else. I'll start at $1 each and then just go through from there. So really, again, if there's some kind of keys I should be looking for in here, feel free to educate me. Now we're getting to a little bit of the better stuff, or what I consider in this collection from what I saw. So there was a surprising amount of Virgin variant covers in here by some well-known artists. I've got the M.O.N.Comics, which must have been a special release of Daredevils issue 1, 2, and 3 with variant covers by Kale Nagu. Hope I'm saying that right, but these are beautiful covers. These sold right around like $5 on eBay. I used eBay for everything sold, and I tried to find the lowest amount they went for. So anything from like 1 to 5, but beautiful, beautiful covers. Love the artwork on these. Again, I'll probably just start everything, with the exception of a couple, I'll probably start everything at $1 and just let it run and see what people go for it. Again, with what I paid, which we'll talk about at the end, if I bridge $3 to $5 on some of these, I'll be doing okay. So that was the first one. This Deadpool, it's really too bad the condition it is. This is probably the worst condition comic. It's crispy on this side, but this side you can see it's got some bad spine stresses, spine marks, and that stinks because that's a cool cover. So obviously I'll disclose condition and just put it for $1. Now this was really weird that this run was in here. This is the only books older than the modern age. They happen to be Bronze Age, and they happen to be my boy, Ted Sallis, Man Thing. So this guy had almost a complete run. Now, this is the second volume. First volume of Man Thing runs 1 through 22, and then this is 1 through 11. So you've got 1, but you're missing 2, and then you've got every issue after that. I already have these, so again, I don't need to collect them. I had a sticker on them, Newcastle Comics and Games, as on the bag outside, of course. Again, I'll start these for $1 if anyone needs them for run fillers, but I couldn't believe that like his only older title was my boy Man Thing. So it was really cool to see that in there, something I was familiar with. And then right back into Fantastic Four Virgin variant. This is pretty fitting for right now. Beautiful cover. I didn't look up the artist in that. Again, guys, I was trying to maximize time with what I was able to find. So this is Devil's Reign #1, Marco Torrini Virgin variant of Elektra. Really beautiful book there. That went anywhere from like $3 to $23 I saw on sold sales. I got Spider-Gwen, The Ghost, #5. Ivan Tao Virgin variant. This was going anywhere from 6 to 10. Now, most of these are, besides that Deadpool, most of these are, I would call VF plus near mint. I'll never say it's a 9.8 because you never know, but VF plus near mint, I'm comfortable with saying. We got this X-Men #10, Ryan Brown Marvel Zombies Virgin variant that sold anywhere for $6 to $16. It's really beautiful. Nathan Zerdy, a name that's pretty big in the comic world. This is X-Men 129, Uncanny X-Men, Virgin variant with Emma Frost on it. This sold for around $10. Again, I didn't research who that is. Another Emma Frost, beautiful Virgin variant. This is M.O.N.Comics, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 274, Tyler Kirkham, Rogue Virgin variant, very beautiful. And I believe this is Exceptional X-Men #1, connecting cover, Car Andrews exclusive, $1 to $5, I believe. Chime in the comments. So this was stuff that I thought was better than the $1 might fetch a little more than $1 per sale. So we'll see what happens to that. These were definitely what I thought were some of the cooler books / what I researched and found they might be worth more than $1 to $5. Well, not initially this one. I just knew this was a great X-Men 97 Virgin variant. I'm not sure of the artist on this. Did not look that up yet. I've got a great, this one, I can't remember the prices, but this was more than $5. It's Wolverine issue 8. Awesome, awesome cover. And then we go into, this is King in Black, Planet of the Symbiotes, Virgin variant by Alex Garner, issue 1 from 2021. You know, some sold, the most recent sold was $35 on July 15th, but there is a buy it now for $14.50 in there. So really cool Virgin variant cover. I thought that I might be able to do well with that one. We've got an Iron Cat #1 from 2022, another Unknown Comics, Rico Virgin variant. Last sold June 24th for $9. So really beautiful there. This is X-Men 33 from 2024, David Nakayama Virgin variant. Last sold on May 11th for $17. Really beautiful Phoenix cover there. This is a cool one. Rise of the Powers of X, issue #5 from 2024. It's a landscape cover, variant edition, signed and by David Nakayama. So got the COA on the back. I compared this to his online signature. It does look like it's his. Really beautiful shape, very fine plus to near mint. So the most recent sales I saw on this one, this sold without a signature for $3 to $10. So with his signature, is it a $20 book? I don't know. Give me some input on this. I don't know. I know he signs a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I couldn't find in the secondary market what his signatures on this type of book was going for. This is a sweet one. So this is Uncanny X-Men #3, Danger Room Virgin variant, signed by Tyler Kirkham. Last sold, there was 2 connecting covers sold for $36 together. So is this an $18 book in near mint condition? Cool signature placement, great Beast and Storm cover, awesome, awesome Kirkham art. This is Storm issue #2, Unknown-Comics Virgin variant by Nathan Zerdy. Last sold on May 30th for $10. So really beautiful. Again, these are ones that were kind of higher priced that I picked aside. Awesome David Nakayama signed X-Men #1 Rogue Virgin variant. Last sold on July 1st for $30. So the last copy signed in this condition sold for $30. I think it's a great use of the negative space like John Tyler Christopher did. with the colors in the background of her suit. So very happy to see that in there. This is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #8 Virgin variant facsimile by Kara Andrews. This one I saw sell for $10 to $20. Really cool. You know, coming into Secret Wars. Who knows if this stuff will heat up, but awesome Black Suit Spider-Man cover. I've got an Avengers Annual #10 facsimile, Nathan Zerdy foil Rogue Virgin variant, last sold on July 29th for $10. So thought that might be able to pull a little more than $1. And last but not least, I've got this X-Men 97, of course, playing off the cartoon. #3, M.O.N.Comics Tyler Kirkham Virgin variant, last sold on July 20th for $5. So that was some of the better stuff, gang. Overall, I'm excited to run this experiment and see where it goes. So this whole collection, let's talk about it. I got 125 books. I didn't see them at all until I got them and started going through them and breaking them down. Besides the Man Thing books and knowing what they were and what they might sell for, I really don't know what I'm looking at for these, but I figured I couldn't go wrong. So 125 books, my buddy charged me $100. So it's less than $1 a book. What do you guys think? Do you think I've got a good start on this for doing a blind buy and trying to flip this collection? Or are you in the camp of that no matter what you're going to do, it's not going to be worth your time? It'll be interesting to see how this experiment plays out again, because I'm going to factor in my time to, I've already got 3 hours in researching and cataloging. The next will come with how much time it takes me to run the Whatnot show. And then the next time will take me shipping. I'll figure in supplies such as Gemini mailers. I've got a bunch of tapes, so I don't have to figure those in. So we'll just break it all down. We'll do this. We'll come back to this in a few videos from now. After I have my show, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do a show. Life's just busy right now, and it takes a while to get a show set up and going on Whatnot and find that time to do it. Because I'm going to run through, I'll literally run every one of these books for like 15 seconds. They sell, they don't, they don't. But guys, if you ever picked up a blind collection, let me know. Please consider subscribing to this channel so you can follow along on these adventures, these uncanny adventures. Hit like if you like this video, and definitely I'll appreciate any input and information and education in the comments about this collection I got, because I don't know too much, just what I've researched. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I will be hosting a live stream with my friend Matt from Empress Comics, my new comic book presser. We will be unboxing a JSA authenticated signature book, one that he worked on for me. He also worked on Fantastic Four 22, which did have a Stanley certified autograph on it. And then right after that, we'll be going to the Comic Collector Coaches channel, my buddy Doug Bakken, and he'll be doing a book unboxing of another one Matt just worked on for him. So tomorrow night, it's going to be a fun night. Hope you guys come hang out, hit the notification button, come check out some more books with us, listen to some stories. But I hope you guys have a great, safe rest of your weekend. Until next time, keep reading those comics.